Hey you guys, thanks for stopping in. Today we're going to be catching up on a bunch of farm chores. I've been trying to do a video, but it's been so daggone windy, and my mic that I have, well, one of them didn't work very good. The other one I can't get to connect to my phone. So I apologize for the background wind noise, but you know, we got to get videos done, and we cannot wait on the wind to stop. And then the days that it is stopped, we're gone or running errands or working or whatever. So you know, unfortunately that's the way it is. The more you guys interact with our videos, the more you guys comment, share out our videos, like our stuff, then, and on Facebook too, if you guys interact on there too, that bumps us up. It helps every click on the ads, and the more comments bumps us up in the algorithm, and then we end up making more money, which would allow us to get better mics, get an actual camera instead of using our phones, and it helps pay for feed around the farm and stuff like that. And eventually, hopefully, we'll make enough that we can start, I guess, providing more meat and more farm goods to the local community. I know a lot of you guys aren't local, but that's what the ultimate goal is here. So every time that you guys interact with us, that is in goal. That's where we're going with that. So we appreciate it. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting the like button really quick, that will help this video a lot. So as you can see, I'm standing in the chicken coop. This is it's bad. Not gonna lie, it is very dusty in here. I came in here every couple weeks and I would dust around in here, and we do the deep litter method, which is, if you're new to that, it's where you put your first layer of shavings or pelletized bedding or hay down, and then you just add to it every time it gets nasty. So you just keep adding to it all winter long, and the idea is that it'll start to compost on the bottom, and when the manure or the chicken feces, whatever, chicken manure and the bedding and stuff starts to compost, and it starts heating up the coop. So that's the idea behind that. It's really nasty. I tried to get bedding in here weeks ago, and our store's been completely out, and I hadn't had the time to go run to a different store, and you know, I didn't think they would be out so long, but I finally got a couple bags yesterday. So we're gonna get in here. I'm waiting on my kid to bring pitchfork out here, and so I can get this clean, but I will show you what it looks like after a full winter. Switch to a more high quality feed, but I don't even think that fully contains all the dust from all the forums I was reading and Facebook posts. It's just, you just gotta clean it often, and so I stayed on top of it mostly. It's not too bad compared to years before, but it is definitely dusty in here. It's kind of hard to breathe. You're supposed to wear a mask. I usually just hold my breath or cover my mouth up with my hoodie. Don't do that. Probably go get yourself a mask. Chickens have you can catch a lot of nasty stuff from chickens, so I highly recommend using a mask. But it is really hot. It's toasty in here, and I don't have masks, so I'm not gonna do that. But we're gonna get this cleaned out really quick and show you all the animals. All the chickens are doing good. And look what I found. I believe that is a turkey egg. So let me grab. I've had some big leghorn eggs, but I think that's a turkey egg. It's about, this is about double in size. So, and she's been in here, and I'm pretty certain she is laying eggs. So that's pretty cool. I have to. Levi's buddy had a tom, and I told him if she ever started laying that we might try to breed them. But she is one of those big commercial meat birds. She just left over. We never did butcher her, but we probably should because she's super meaty. But she's mostly free range, and she's comes in here whenever she can, whenever the gate gets left open. But got the chickens taken care of. I had 7 more, as you've seen on camera, that the dogs ate. Darn it. Alright, so we bought these last minute, and we got 20 of them. I don't know what we were thinking. We had this box and we put them all in here. We don't have a brooder set up anywhere big enough for them indoors, except outside, and it's a little bit too cool out, especially in the evenings, for them to stay outside. So they've been in here for 2 days. I've got to run and grab. I've got to go get some bins out of my office. I'll just use those until I get a brooder made. Okay, so I'm gonna steal a couple bins from my mealworms. I had a really good colony going, and who came in? Oh, the mice came in here and ate them. So I have been neglecting them quite a bit. They can survive on their own without being fed or anything, because if they get too thirsty, they will end up eating their own kind. So you can see there's a lot of dead and dry larvae in here. But, you know, it is what it is right now. I need to get to this soon, though. Get everybody separated back out. The main reason I haven't messed with them is because I need to buy... I don't like using oatmeal. It's too thick whenever I'm trying to run them through the strainers. And so I want to get some wheat germ or some finer meal to put in here. But I probably need to go grab them some more carrots. But they're still doing good. I mean, there's still new larvae. Still fat mealworms and lots of beetles. So it'll be no trouble at all getting this thing restarted. But I'm gonna grab these in the meantime. See where their mouth peed everywhere and ate everything. These eggs have been going for about 3 days now, and we got some duck eggs on the bottom. I'm not really sure how this is gonna work out. Dakota bought them at an auction, not thinking that we couldn't incubate them at the same time, and so we're gonna leave them in there a week longer. If they hatch, they hatch. If they don't, that's unfortunate, but we won't do it again. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We've also got lots of plants starting. They need to get watered. Those are really dry. It's pretty warm in here. We had to crank it up because it got cold in here the other day. But lots of things. Wow. That popped up fast. Okay. Cool. These are Levi's tomatoes. He's done really well with them. But I gotta go get some water for them here in just a second and get these chicks taken care of, and then we'll go check on the baby goats. Alright, that'll last them all of another 2 days. Hopefully I can get a brooder built really soon. I'm hoping. Should be able to do it in a couple days for sure. Guess we'll just have to keep these clean from now on. Ace and Bamboo. They are Blackjack and Panda's girls. They are doing really well. What on earth? I just noticed the whole feeder's flipped over. I don't think Dakota did that, but okay. Man, you look really good, little lady. Your mama's about to have another calf. Well, that's interesting. Okay. I don't know if Dakota did that or the wind, but it looks like it's kind of planted in here, so maybe he did it. I'll have to ask him. So the llama's over here. I'm not gonna go over there because between the wind and the highway noise, it's just gonna be extra loud. Tilly, we thought was bred. He chased her around when we first got her, which was at the end of February, but we weren't home all through March because Dakota's dad was in the hospital, and so he could have possibly bred her then, which would still leave for a February baby. So I don't know, maybe he bred her in April. We were still very out of it at the time, and we really didn't pay attention to whether he was chasing her or not. So I don't know if she's bred or not. I guess at this point it'll be a huge surprise. So we dug out some pond soil, and then I went and bought a bag of potting soil, and I'm going to mix them together with some fertilizer from the goats and the chickens and the rabbits and everything else. It should make a nice compost. We got all these tubs over here, and then the ones I already have, I got to get all them filled up and then pulled in there. So alright guys, well that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's super windy. I promise we're gonna get gear soon, or I'm gonna try to figure out how those mics work. The last time we've used them, it just sounded really echoey, even though it kind of helped with the wind. But I don't know if it'll ever help with the wind when it's this windy. I am sitting on the other side of our house right now to where it's blocking the wind. So it is what it is. We live in Oklahoma, and that's just how it goes. So I'd appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up and leave a comment below. Tell us your favorite part of the video, your favorite animal on the farm, and any questions that you have, and we will see you guys on the next video.